And we back, and we back, and we back.
What up, dog?
Chance the Rapper Tone. What's good? How's your week been?
It's been great. How's your week been, friend?
It's been it's been long.
It's been a week.
It's been a week. A week it is. So, you have a song selection, eh?
Oh, I mean, I came ready.
Would you like me to go first, or would you like to go?
I'll go ahead and go.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Okay. All right. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's forget about the past, 'cause all that is history. Focus on now. Tonight, girl, it's you and me. So please turn off the phones and take off your clothes. Been thinking possibly you and me were meant to be. The circumstances, but my relationship make it hard for me.
Oh, these four walls, Pretty Willie. I knew.
You were over there struggling.
I knew the word. I knew the song, but I knew what you were saying though. You know what's crazy? I just listened to that song maybe like last week.
For real?
Yes. These four walls, and then Good Thing, and then I was like, Pretty Willie has some bops, and then he
hell yeah. I wonder where Pretty Willie is now. You think he got an Instagram?
Probably, but he's probably some pastor. Didn't he stop secular music to become a preacher?
He did?
Yes, because then he wrote Good Thing after that. I want to say he found God. I want to say he found the Lord. You gonna look him up?
Yeah, I'm looking him up now. I see Miss Pretty Willie.
P-Dub.
Okay. Oh, let me try P-Dub.
Because I think his
DJ
like
P-Dub.
Huh?
That's about to Google Pretty Willie Instagram. That always pulls up.
What if you see him being a preacher and was like, and you know what goes on in these four walls? Well, I never be able to contain my composure. Like, I'd be like, these four walls, these four.
Girl, look at Pretty Willie.
You see him?
Girl, Willie Moore Jr. Yes, I do.
Hi. How you looking?
Girl, and about 11 people that I follow him.
For real?
Hell yeah. I mean, you know that good black don't crack. Oh, okay. He look like he married. He got a. Oh yeah, she's definitely black. Okay.
He got his good thing.
yeah. That nigga got his good thing, and she's pregnant, so he done seen them four walls.
Oh, the four walls not a vagina.
I know it's the room.
Oh, okay.
But he done seen the shit.
You over there being too sexual.
Hey, these four walls. He don't look bad.
Oh,
I'm looking his info. Oh Lord, they got on king and queen sweatshirts. Oh Lord,
I love those. Listen, I'm ready to get my king so I can find my own king and queen sweatshirt. I don't care what nobody has to say. I
feel like them damn king and queen sweatshirts are omens.
I want a king and queen sweatshirt, and I want a his and hers.
Alright, you good luck.
No? Okay.
Just hopefully, you don't want to... Like, I just be wondering, like, when y'all break up, what do you do with the sweatshirt? Do you donate it? Like, no, I've never been to a thrift store and only seen, like, a queen shirt. Yeah.
You get another him or her.
Child.
So now he's a professional... It says trust God.
Host of the #1 inspirational radio show. Speaker, lifestyle architect, author. He just done left everything behind, huh?
Those four walls. Praise in the park was way lit. Okay then, P-Dub.
I mean, his wife is black, so we're going to go ahead and just, like, give him cool points for that.
Okay, well.
He don't look bad, though. He's still kind of fine.
He looks short, I'm going to be honest.
He does look very short, but he don't look bad.
Oh.
Yeah, he don't look bad. Okay.
Today, a few years ago, my beautiful wife was born. I'm thanking God today for your life. I thank God that He chose me to be your husband.
Aww.
It took us 12 years to see each other the way we should have, but I thank God that we didn't give up. I wonder if she was with him before these 12 walls.
12 walls?
I mean, one wall for each disciple.
Girl, shut up!
Wow.
She probably was like, Willie Moore, now that music ain't no good, Willie.
That music is the music of the devil and Satan.
That secular music ain't good, Willie.
And God ain't gonna bless our union. Keep singing that devil music.
And all money ain't good money.
And the Bible says money is the
root of all evil.
Willie, I'd rather be poor than hear you sing about them 4 walls.
Shut up. You will not say, Willie, I'd rather be poor.
Who am I to judge?
Oh my gosh. All right, Willie Moore, we see you.
Okay. Big things popping.
Hey.
Okay. You ready for mine?
I guess. Shit.
Okay. Okay. I can't believe I believed everything we had would last. So young and naive for me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kids. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. Can we keep going?
Hell yeah.
I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. So dumb and naive to believe with me you're a changed man. Foolish of me to compete when you cheat with loose women.
Huh?
It took some time. It took me some time, but now I moved on.
All right, fair. I don't know.
Because I realized I got me, myself, and I.
Oh, Beyonce.
Yes, but you failed.
Me, myself, and I. It's all I got in the end. I didn't know she said loose women.
You didn't hear the song? That's clear as day in the song. When you cheat with loose women, because you was a loose woman, that's why you didn't hear it.
Oh hell no, I ain't hear it because I was in private school whenever that song came out. I think.
Bitch, we were in high school.
Were we really?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Me, myself, and I came out in 2000. Let me see when it came out. Shout out to the roommate for giving me that song because I definitely couldn't think of one. I had a song last year and I couldn't. Last week I said I was gonna do it and I couldn't remember what it was.
Me too. I had one from last week and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this song and I forgot it. So it's all good. It's Gucci.
Let me see. When
me, myself, and I. That's all I got.
I think it was like we were in high school.
Were we really? I think it was like that was probably like ninth grade.
Yeah, we was in high school.
Oh well, I was just coming from private.
Not an excuse. No, I don't think we was that. Maybe 04? Me, myself, and I. Definitely released in 2015. Sometimes Google get it so wrong.
Girl, I'm telling you.
Okay, let me look and see. 2003. So, okay. You're right. Just entering high school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, well. That's the song.
A best friend.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of Hear You Podcast. This is Tan.
And this is T.
You ready to go ahead and get started, bro?
I guess.
Let's get it. All right, so this week in with the shits.
Mm-hmm.
So you ready to go ahead and get started, bro?
Let's go.
All right, so let's go ahead and start with 100 rounds.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Fabo.
New York.
Emily B.
Timberlands. Okay.
I was like, Timberland? I got the shoes.
Yeah, the shoes.
Okay, gotcha. All right, gotcha.
All right, so this week, news did come out that Fabolous and Emily did get married in a secret ceremony.
Of course they did.
So, a couple weeks ago, they had stated that Fab is actually facing like 4 felony charges for the incident with Emily and her dad. It was like domestic violence, like something involving a weapon. Like he's facing 4 felony charges. And so I wasn't necessarily torn whenever I saw it, but whenever I did see it, I was like, okay, you know what? I mean, you do something wrong, then I mean, you have to face the consequences for it. That's, that's on him.
Life, yeah.
Right. So they did say that Emily actually dropped all of the charges against him, but the state decided to go ahead and pick it up.
Of course, as they should have.
Right. And so I saw so many people who were commenting, and they were like, she dropped the charges, they should have just left it alone. And I'm like, no, because there are so many women who get coerced into dropping charges against niggas.
Yeah.
And they end up getting hurt. So, I guess, the fact that her dropping the charges wasn't enough.
And the fact that they obviously they can't go after charges if there's not a reason for them to do that.
Exactly.
So they had probable cause to do so.
Exactly. And so I'm like, so Emily went and married Fab in like a secret ceremony. And whenever I saw it, I was like, you know what? This is actually really, really sad.
What?
It's sad that you're with a nigga for 13 years and he won't marry you. But now he wants to marry you out of his own selfish gain.
Yeah. So you can't testify.
So you can't testify against him.
That is pretty I mean, it kind of is, but then again, like, niggas, it takes 2 to get married.
I mean, that too, but you can't tell me that Fab wasn't like, our family, or we're going to lose everything if I go to prison and all this stuff. Like, bruh, a nigga has talked you into doing some shit before. I can definitely see a nigga talking you into, like, you know what, this is what's best. It'll never happen again. I'm sorry. I can definitely see it.
Sorry? You ain't sorry? Yeah, that's true. The thing is, though, like, I don't know. Stuff like that, it obviously isn't, I don't know, just like, the relationship with her brother and her dad and him is probably never going to be the same.
Yeah.
And that probably wasn't the first time that it happened, and it's probably not going to be the last.
And that's the saddest part about it. Like,
yeah.
That's how it's just like, Emily, like, and all I can think is, like, Emily, you have a daughter. Like, you're showing her what is worth putting up with.
Yeah, or that it's okay to accept that type of behavior.
Yes. And, like, people just, I don't know. I just think that people need to be very, very mindful of, like, what they instill in their children or what they tell their children is okay. Because there are a lot of very, very fucked up grown-ups out here.
Yeah.
A lot of very fucked up grown-ups. And that shit stems from somewhere.
I think we're, like, at an age now where we're finally, like, talking about childhood trauma and toxic childhood at this stage now. And I think a lot of times people are doing the work they need to better themselves. But then also there's a lot of people who don't even know that they have shit that they are still dealing with or shit that they've seen that they are mirroring. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I can honestly say,
this is so...
Like, what?
No, go ahead.
I mean, I can honestly say that I've seen my mom, get engaged with domestic violence. And I just, like, I said to myself, like, oh, that'll never happen to me. Like, thinking, like, my mom is so weak and, like, how could she let somebody do that? And then I found myself in the same situation. So it definitely is a cycle that continues. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you see that, and I think there was even, like, a study that said kids who are involved in domestic violence are, like, 60% more likely to repeat the same thing. So
I believe it.
I don't know. It's kind of sad, but then also like it's her decision to make, and that's where she chooses to be. So like, what do you do? Like, what would you do if like Emily was your friend and she went back with him? Like, what would you do?
I would be like, girl, I don't want the next time that I see you, you're in the body bag.
And that's like so like.
And is it drastic? Yes, but is it possible? Absolutely.
Yeah. Because that nigga had a knife. What was a knife for scissors or something?
It
like
was
that?
like some scissors or something like that. But like,
I was like, for one time, like he just slinging or you know what I'm saying, like lunge at you and accidentally stick you somewhere and you bleed out. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like shit gets out of hand very fast.
Yeah.
And like the fact that like he's even reacting in that way, like
yeah.
No. Like
on that level.
Yeah, on that level. Like, no. Like literally I can't remember what I was watching the other day, but it was something where it was like some crazy relationship type shit. And I literally just sat there and like thanked God. I was like, God, like, I thank you so much. I'm not dealing with this shit no more. I'm not dealing with having to like constantly arguing with a nigga over what he's doing, who he's doing it with. I don't have to deal with like there's just a certain like level of peace that comes with that.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
It bothers me that like Emily doesn't see that her worth. Like for a nigga to knock your teeth out of your head, out of your mouth.
Yes.
He knocked your teeth out.
Yeah. And you are a face. Like your face is a brand.
Exactly. And the response is to marry you? Like, and you've been with this nigga for 13 years. Children didn't make him want to marry you. Loving you didn't make him want to marry you. Time spent didn't make him want to marry
didn't want to
you.
make you. Because they broke up on Love and Hip Hop, and she went a separate way. She broke up with him because he would marry her.
Yes, and remember on Love and Hip Hop, that girl Kimbella had came out and said she had slept with him. Remember Chrissy and Kimbella fought.
Oh, that's right.
Like you've dealt with cheating.
They were together too.
Yes, you've dealt with cheating. You've dealt with all this stuff, and none of that stuff was worthy of this man marrying you. But for him to stay out of jail.
Yeah.
You think would he have married her? I don't think Fab is like Papoose.
Black Love, well, like waiting and all that. No,
yeah, Emily go to jail. Fab is shit.
Fab gonna continue doing Fab.
Thank you.
He was still doing this shit, so he gonna continue doing him anyway.
Yeah, that's how I was just like, I don't know. It was just so sad to me, and I was like, well, it's very clear that Emily is long gone, but I hope and pray that there's still some hope for her daughter. And I hope and pray. Girl, she married a nigga that knocked her teeth out of her mouth. There's nothing you can tell Emily. There's nothing you can tell Emily for her to leave him.
She may one day.
Girl, what?
You never know. People have different breaking points. Like people have different.
And your teeth ain't one.
Girl, I mean, who am I to judge? I feel like, I mean, maybe he won't do it again. Who knows? Maybe he went to anger management. I'm optimistic on the fact that people can change, but I'm also optimistic that maybe one day she'll leave his ass or divorce his ass or something. Like, girl, I'm hoping that
if that was the case, she would have been gone these 13 years. Fab knocking her teeth out. That was not the first time that he has been abusive towards her. That's the first time we all found out about it. So, Emily, I wish her nothing but the best. Like, but I feel like she's gone. And I mean, I feel like it'll have to take something very drastic for her to leave. And, you know, like I said, shit can go awry very fast. Like, very fast. Like, and you have, like, children that are looking up to you. Like, this is so off topic. But, like, I was watching, you know, one of my guilty pleasures is watching Teen Mom. And so I was watching Teen Mom the other day. And, what's her name? Caitlin. Caitlin was watching. I mean, Caitlin had went to treatment because she had like some trauma No, she went to treatment because she was depressed. And then whenever she was in treatment, they realized that her trauma dated back to whenever she was 12 years old and her dad left her. And whenever she was 6 years old and her mom was choosing like beer and like alcohol over her.
Dang, trauma from that long?
Yes, her trauma was from like that long. And so this girl was gone for 6 weeks, and she came home after being in treatment for 6 weeks. Her husband was taking care of her daughter, like she didn't have nothing to worry about. Came home and was still depressed.
For real?
And she was like, I'm having bad thoughts. And so her husband was like, well, you've only been home for 2 days. Like, what about your aftercare? And she was like, I'm going back to treatment. And he was like, what about, just you can start going to a therapist like 3 times a week instead of 1 time a week. Like, at least try it for a week and see.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, no, I'm going back to treatment. And he was like, well, what about our daughter? And she was like, she'll manage. Their daughter's 3.
Wow. She's doing the same shit.
Exactly. And I was like, here you are. You're the same trauma that you have to go to a treatment center to try to treat.
You want to tell your daughter it's okay.
You're going to tell your daughter it's okay. And is that not the same thing your dad probably said to you? Is that not the same thing your mama probably said to you? Like, you'll manage?
Pretty much. Yeah. You'll be okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, people have got to be so careful of, like, what you're putting... I don't know. I just have to be very careful what you're putting children through, man. For real.
No, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you on that.
So I was just like, this shit is just ridiculous. It's very crazy. So, I don't know, man. Definitely prayers for Fab, prayers for Emily.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely prayers for her.
And I pray that they can just get back on track and, everything can just work out for the better. But, I mean, I think we just need to be very mindful and very careful because these situations can get crazy really fast. And
very crazy.
I don't want to hear about, Fab done messed up and did this, or Emily done messed up and did that, or, any of that shit. So, definitely sending prayers their way.
Prayers for her. Yeah, for real.
For real. So, but we'll go ahead and go on over to our next topic.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. 100 rounds.
Okay.
Spice.
Jamaican.
Reggae.
All.
Dance hall.
I said all.
I said dance hall.
Oh. Okay.
All right, so this week, everybody was pretty shocked whenever a picture of the reggae artist Spice was posted on the internet. And so Spice actually posted it on her Instagram. And Spice is definitely, she's a chocolate girl.
Yes, chocolate babe.
She's she's definitely chocolate.
Well, yeah. She's still, yeah.
Right. So she had actually deleted all of the pictures from her Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And
she deleted all her pictures?
I guess she had deleted all her pictures where she was dark skinned.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so she posted this new picture in her fair skin, and it said the caption, "Nothing wrong with a fresh start. Click the link in my bio and pre-order my mixtape." It's ready. It's ready for pre-order on all platforms.
I didn't see.
Girl, yes, the fuck she did.
I didn't see that. Okay.
Yes, she did.
All right, Spicy.
Right. So everybody was like, what the fuck? Like, nah, fam. There's got to be some promo for her album. I mean, this girl deleted all her photos where she's dark skinned. Yeah. She got on blue contacts. The works.
Yeah.
I had saw one comment that was like, what in the hazel E is going on here?
Because you know what? It kind of seemed familiar, so...
Girl.
I mean, it didn't look too far off. Like, it seemed very... Yeah.
It was wild. So the song that she actually released is called Black Hypocrisy.
Uh-huh.
And she said, let's start a Black Hypocrisy challenge and see who will win.
Huh?
Yeah, so everybody was basically being like, girl, that shit is photoshopped, whoop-de-whoop. Spice actually posted a video with her in her, can you call this light face?
White face. He said white face?
Light.
Oh, it's white face too.
She said, since this was photoshopped, how did I photoshop this video on Snapchat?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So I was listening to the read earlier, and I believe this wholeheartedly. How they were talking about, people who bleach their skin, they don't end up looking light skinned, they end up looking sick.
Right.
And in this video, she looks great, like she looks ashy. And in the picture, she don't look. I mean, she looks lighter, but she don't look as bad as she do in the video.
Yeah. Nah, she definitely doesn't. And so it actually turns out that she was just trolling.
I mean, is she though? Because
yeah, she's just trolling because.
No, listen though, because she just posted a picture a day ago in this Catwoman costume and she's in a whiteface again.
I think it's something where she's just really sticking to it.
Okay.
Because the Black Hypocrisy song is supposed to be all about, like, people telling her that she's too dark.
Yeah.
And she's not fair enough. And now she's like, well, shit, bitch, here's me, fair.
I'm fair now. Do you see this white chicks, though?
Girl, yes.
I did not see that shit. Girl. I mean, she definitely got people talking.
I mean, she definitely does. And she's got people listening to the song, trying to figure out what the fuck going on. And what is she talking about?
But Vybz Kartel posted something, me baby you out.
Girl, they said Vybz Kartel, his son is only like 13 and he's actually bleaching his skin.
For real?
Yes.
Wow. Didn't Vybz Kartel bleach his skin?
I don't know, did he?
Yeah. Oh. Yes. Go look on Vybz Kartel's page. Like, there's a picture now where you can. I'll send it to you. There's a picture now where he's definitely. Oh fuck! Did I turn my phone off? So I definitely didn't stop.
Me either. I'm just gonna mark it.
There's a picture. I was trying to screenshot it, but it turned the thing off. He's lighter. Just go look up his page.
I'm looking at him right now.
Did some bleaching. Just scroll down. And it's just like, this is crazy. That's not how Vybz looked.
The sad part is that, like, self-hate is so real.
Yes.
And, like, people will literally be out here, like, hating themselves, hating who they are. Mm-hmm. For what?
Yeah.
Like, for what? Like, there's a lot of Africans. There's a lot of Nigerians who bleach.
Really?
A whole lot.
Wow.
And I don't know, like, this whole, like, light is right or fair is fair is there. Like, like, that whole attitude is very real.
Yeah.
It's very real.
Wow.
So it's really sad whenever you think about it. It honestly is. So, I don't know.
Go look on his page. He posted a picture on September 27th.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, he is lighter.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, his son is bleaching too, so.
Wow. That's crazy. The only thing I bleach is my neck.
Girl, shut up.
Because it's so dark. It's darker than the rest of me. I just want it to look like the rest of my brown self.
But I feel like bleaching, like, it's gonna come back. You gotta, like, actually, you gotta treat it. Versus, you gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep doing it. You're gonna have to treat it versus just like, I'm finna get rid of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I was just like, Spice, this is wild.
It's wild.
Like, wild. And she looks so ridiculous.
I mean, I get why she's doing it. I feel like, it's cool or whatever. Like, send the message. But, like, also, what message are you sending? You know what I'm saying? Like, are people, like... I don't know. Like, do people really get it? Like, if it makes a difference if another girl doesn't bleach or someone else, begins to love their skin color, that's cool. But I'm just like, all right, now you're taking it too far. Like, you actually came in person like this now.
Right.
So is she supposed to pop now that she's lighter or whatever, or what?
Girl, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, if she follows through with it, and if Spice is still light in about a week, I'm gonna be like, all right now, something wrong with the bitch. So come get her.
This is a little off-putting. The only thing I can think of is that maybe she's just trying to like prove it, like see if she really like pops because she's lighter, and see if that what I don't know, bro. I'm lost. I just really don't know.
Where is Amara La Negra when we need her?
Defending Spice, did you see that?
Girl, I saw that.
Okay, well that's where she is.
I'm like, really?
That's exactly where she is.
Really? And everybody running around here thinking that you in blackface? I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. This is just a very fucked up world we live in.
It
is very fucked up.
My thing is, though, like, you dark and you bleach and you have sex with a woman, like, you know your baby gonna be your color, right? Not the color you are now.
Right.
Like, their baby gonna be your color, so.
Yeah, so just so you're aware.
Explain that one, Brittany and Whitney.
For real. Like, come on, fam.
What's their last names? Brittany and Whitney from White Chicks?
I don't remember their names.
Brittany, I don't know yet.
And when Marlon and Sean, they were so ugly. Like
very. They weren't even cute white girls.
They were not, like, they were so far from cute.
You know niggas don't care though.
At all. At all.
It's gonna be tax season. At
all.
Dependent me down, eh?
Not dependent me down.
Okay. Well,
best of luck to Spice, and we hope everything goes well for you, girl. Mm-hmm. And we're just gonna go ahead and go on over to our next topic.
Okay.
All right, so let's see here. 100 rounds.
All right.
Wale.
Well.
Oluwale.
Lotus.
Flower bomb. No, ambitious girl. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Y'all. Okay, before we get started on the topic, let's just take a moment to really appreciate Wale and his craft. Wale is very talented.
Recognition he deserves. Exactly. No, he don't get the recognition he deserves.
But you know what? I think Wale doesn't get the recognition that he deserves because of Wale.
What do you mean?
Because Wale's attitude is his ceiling. Uh-huh. He doesn't have the best attitude, but he's also very Nigerian, and so it's to be expected. Where I think that Wale he's a little harsh, mm-hmm. He's a little blunt, mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't know how to take that, and so I think it doesn't work in his favor, honestly. Yeah. So I don't know, but he's incredibly talented, and he's just people be sleep. Like, his album Shine was fucking amazing. He dropped an EP, Free Lunch. That's good. Like, the Black Bonnie, the song he released with Jacquees, people slept.
I like Black Bonnie, but I'm gonna be honest. Even though I said people be sleeping on Wale, I really been sleeping on Wale too.
Right, people gotta wake up. He's really good.
I know he has good songs, but I'm just like, okay, he's cool, I guess.
I think that's because of his whole attitude.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, I think it really has a lot to do with, like, why people are so kind of like standoffish towards him. So recently on Twitter, somebody wrote Wale and asked him at Wale, what inspired you to do Lotus Flower Bomb? Ooh. That bid there was a whole vibe. Mm-hmm. And Wale quickly responded and said, she married now. Ew. Yep. So.
Whoa. Mm-hmm. Whoa. So, first of all, let's talk about who let you niggas know.
Who know?
About what news you finna drop.
I knew about Solange and Wale dating.
But did you know Lotus Flower Bomb was about them?
I didn't know Lotus Flower Bomb was about her, but I think everybody was shocked about that there was a connection between Wale and Solange.
And who broke the news in the Black Girl Magic group chat?
If you want your credit, sure. You.
Thanks. Thank you. Because I always, first of all, don't do that. Because you always want your credit when you like, well, who turned you on? Who put you on that new music? So I want my credit too. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
You got it. Sure.
It don't even feel good when you say it like that.
I mean, because I was just like, I knew that Wale and Solange, that they were connected in the past. It was like when Wale first came into the music scene. Solange was still Beyonce's little sister. She wasn't part of the Holy Trinity.
First of all, y'all gotta stop sleeping on Solange, because Solange had the Hadley Street Dreams, was one of her best albums.
No, her music was good.
It was a bop. Everybody slept on it, just like they slept on Cassie and Electric Red. That was a bop too. Okay.
No, Solange's music was good, but she wasn't Solange. She wasn't who she is right now. No, fool. What I'm saying is that literally now Solange is a part of the Holy Music Trinity. It is her, Beyonce, and Jay-Z in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They're literally, Solange is up there. Solange is up there. She's almost like the eclectic version of Beyonce. Like, her and Beyonce are right there. Full a seat at the table, put Solange on a whole nother level. You have to admit that.
It puts Solange on another level, but let's not go as far as say Beyonce, fool.
Solange is up there. She's up there. You're going to have to admit it. Between that video of them being on that elevator, that video.
I admit it.
And a seat at the table.
Up there. No, bro.
She's up there.
You're doing way too much.
No, Beyonce's up there.
First of all, not too many.
Solange is up there.
No, okay. Yeah, but Beyonce's up there. You said it right the first time.
So is Solange.
Bruh, Solange, to me, Solange is on par with SZA.
Oh, okay. All right. We're going to change.
What?
Fool, are you high?
Not yet.
Solange is on the same level as SZA? Are you crazy?
Like, musically, I feel like Solange, SZA, Rihanna are on the same, like I feel like
hold on. Relax. You will not put SZA in the same category with Rihanna and Solange.
What do you mean?
You are crazy.
How?
Fool. SZA is somebody who doesn't even want to make music anymore. SZA is somebody that literally nobody even knew about until Control came out. Like, SZA hasn't released 4 albums.
People know, and then people weren't working with Solange till a seat at the table. People weren't working with Rihanna till what's that song? I mean, she had Music of the Sun first.
Full.
People weren't fucking with
Rihanna is a superstar. Rihanna is a superstar.
Solange is a superstar.
SZA is not.
Okay. I feel like musically they're on par because they can't do any wrong right now. I feel like if they drop anything, like, people are gonna flock to it. Now, if they drop anything, are they gonna be able to sell? So out of all 3 of those, Solange can sell out American Airlines?
I would not be surprised. You think Solange is gonna go to House of Blues? Fuck no.
She'll probably go to the what's the one in Grand Prairie?
Oh, Solange ain't finna be in no damn Verizon.
Cool. You think Solange can sell out American Airlines?
Absolutely.
Bruh.
Absolutely.
I don't.
I cannot believe you said SZA is on the same level as Solange and Rihanna.
Fool.
SZA has not proven. SZA has 1 album. Like, SZA is not on that level. SZA couldn't even finish a tour.
Because she had issues with her throat. I'm not saying musically they're on par. I'm saying as far as what they can put it. Like, I'm not, okay. As far as what they can put out, I feel like Solange, SZA, Rihanna. Well, I'm not even gonna say Rihanna. I feel like Rihanna's more on par with Beyonce than Solange is.
What? But see the level of, but we can't measure it based on like they could release anything and people will flock to it. We can't measure it based on that. Like
Why
you
not?
have to measure it based upon the impact that someone has had on quote unquote the culture. I'm sorry, SZA hasn't had no impact. Solange, A Seat at the Table, bruh, you know that had an impact. Cranes in the Sky, Don't Touch My Hair.
Bruh, you act like everybody wasn't playing Control in the summer.
Everybody was playing Control for one song.
No. I played her whole album. You didn't play her whole album? You didn't play her whole album?
I played her whole album, but I'm also somebody who was already aware of SZA well before Control.
I feel like
people knew Solange. People knew Solange from the Soldier video. She was in there.
But people knew Solange as Beyonce's sister.
Yes, they knew her as Beyonce's sister, but she is like solidified now.
Now she is, yeah. But people, you knew of SZA before Control.
Yeah, I knew SZA before Control, but Control still didn't solidify SZA to me.
Okay, I just feel like Solange and SZA are nigga stars.
No, I don't think so. I think white people love Solange.
Okay.
I really do. I really do.
I mean, they do because they know that black people don't get shit wrong, and they probably like, oh, her aesthetic, and she just is so avant garde and shit like that. But they don't appreciate her like we appreciate her. They know her for that. But you think white folks listen to a seat at the table?
Fucking right, girl. What?
Bitch. How many? Okay, now you know a Becky that listens to FUBU?
Well, first of all, I don't know too many white people, so no. Second of all, I would not be surprised, bruh. White people listen to our music more than we do sometimes.
Bruh, I don't know not one person who play Crane.
They not gonna play it around you.
I'd be the perfect person. Who they playing around, Chad?
Girl, they playing it at home. They playing it in their car. All right. Girl, bruh, I cannot believe you. Honestly and truthfully, Jesus Christ.
This is gonna be question of the day on Friday.
Yeah,
is Solange on par? Is Solange on par or on the same level as Beyonce and Jay-Z?
Is she on the same level as Beyonce?
Okay, fine, Beyonce.
Because
I think you're wrong, but we'll see.
But you have to also include, or is she more on par with SZA?
I threw SZA out there as a reference, not saying like that. What are we even talking about? What are we even? We're talking about Wale. Let's get back to that.
Let's get back to this. Yeah, because y'all, we want to hear what y'all think about this conversation, this little debate.
Okay, it's Solange nigga famous, or is she famous?
I think she's famous because not only is she famous for her music, she's famous for the way that she dresses. She's famous for other things. She's not just famous for being like a singer. What else is SZA famous for? Besides Control. That's why I'm talking about the impact that somebody has. SZA has no impact whatsoever.
Bro, why you sound like a SZA hater right now?
I'm not a SZA hater because I like SZA, but SZA has no impact.
All right.
She just doesn't.
All the stars. Fool. I heard All the Stars of Black Panther. I felt like I could do anything after I left that movie theater.
Yeah, but you're talking about a whole album that was executive produced by Kendrick. That's somebody who has made an impact on the culture. Kendrick produced that whole album.
Enough.
Okay. Niggas always want to say enough when they know they're wrong. It's all right.
Bruh,
it's cool.
I don't feel like I'm wrong. I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised tomorrow when we pose the question.
Okay.
So continue.
All right.
Continue.
All right. So Wale, it did come out that, I guess Solange was, the person that inspired him for Lotus Flower Bomb, and Wale just ain't ever been the same since him and Solange broke up.
And a lot of other songs, too, but I don't know which ones, but Apparently, she was inspiration behind a lot of other songs.
Yeah, and whenever I had saw that tweet, I was like, oh, I wonder if Solange had anything to do with Ambitious Girl. And Wale also had a song called The Breakup Song that was really, really good. And that was actually... No, well, Solange met her husband. I think her and her husband been married for like, what, about 10 years or something? Or they've known each other for about 10 years?
I don't know about that. Because Jay and Beyonce been married for 10 years. I think she made him a couple years ago. Because that's when she had that all white.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, so her and Wale were actually linked back in like 2008 through 2009. Oh, yeah. So that's about the time. Yeah, that's about the time as an Ambitious Girl.
She got married in 2014.
Yeah, that's about the time. So, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Solange probably did go ahead and inspire him like, look, nigga, I left this mark on you, on your life. Wale probably did some fuck shit. Presence.
Probably so.
And she's
like, I don't have to deal with this.
Girl, okay? I do not have to deal with this. My man got 2 jobs.
Okay. He takes pictures and he's a creator.
Okay, like, but can you imagine the conversations that like Solange and Wale would have? I mean, Wale before he became an alcoholic, because the nigga's clearly an alcoholic now. But like, I bet they had some really good.
Plotting to take over the world and have brown babies and live on a farm and drink oat milk, not goat milk, oat milk, and
I can only imagine
burn each other's locks.
Well, the thing is, he didn't start growing out his hair until after they broke up.
I don't know. In this picture that I sent y'all, it seemed like he had his head on with like little baby dreads or whatever, and it's like when she first cut her hair out the first time.
Yeah, because whenever I first remember Wale, whenever it was more about nothing, he didn't have hair like that. He didn't have dreads.
He had the little twisties.
But you know, I always say that niggas start growing their hair out. See, niggas, that's their response to whenever shit's getting bad. They grow their hair out. Women cut ours off.
And we cut ours. Big facts.
Yeah.
Let me see this picture. Yeah, this picture, he had them little dreads.
How old is the picture?
I don't know. They were sitting together in the grass. Probably around 2008, 9.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, and then it said something like, they said matrimony was about her.
Oh, yeah. I can definitely see that.
And they're talking about losing a baby. He said, because when we lost our baby, I got shady, shit got too dark. And then, he said, my ex before you married to, you solo, I say so long. And apparently her name means so long in German. So, there's a lot of influence.
I mean, a good woman will do that to you.
Will. And leave you, and you'll be ruined and feel like, dang, I should have did right.
Yeah, a good woman will leave you feeling like you fucked up. That's what a good woman will do. So, I mean, if Wale wasn't going to treat her right, I don't blame Solange. I mean, shit, sis, that's fine. And Wale ain't been the same since. He done had a baby and everything.
You said what?
He done had a baby and everything.
Did. Had a whole baby.
And still just ain't right. So. Mm-mm. And I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast, and Joe Budden had actually called Wale and was like, so Wale, is it true that Solange inspired Lotus? And Wale cut him off and was like, I'm not answering no questions about women.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sounds like a... Sounds like a
yes to me if I ever heard it.
Sounds like he having more than one issue with women.
Probably, or a nigga still hurt.
Maybe.
And it's just like, oh, fuck life.
I'll never get it back.
Yeah, especially she married and everything. Like, yeah, she gone, big fella. She long gone.
Well, and she out here making seat at the tables and taking bomb ass pictures of her and her husband taking and all white linen pictures like every nigga's a star.
Girl, I'm telling you. So that's just the word on the street. I don't know what else is going on, and we'll probably never know who really inspired Lotus Flower Bomb, Ambitious Girl, or what's that one song he had? Downtown. Okay, nothing, right? I said, girl, I'm gonna go listen to some old Wale.
Go do it. Go make you a Wale. Go make you a Wale solo playlist.
Oh, I just love me some him.
Solo Wale.
I love me some him. I'm just like, oh. But okay, so let's go ahead and go on over to our last topic.
Okay.
100 rounds.
Okay.
T.I.
Ambiguous.
Oh, dummy.
Colloquialism.
You will not say these big words.
I try to think of it. That's what I sound like when he be talking.
Expeditiously.
Surreptitiously and theologically and shut the fuck up and just talk Clifford.
Literally, okay? Clifford, I'm fucking tired of you. All right? Shit.
Cliff. Tip.
Why you keep doing me like this, Tip?
Tip, at least if you're gonna touch the bitch, do it behind closed doors, Tip. We flip hoes together, Tip.
Girl.
Teamwork with the dream work, Tip.
Girl.
Right.
So speaking of touching hoes.
Oh.
So did you watch the premiere episode?
I can answer that now. Did not.
Okay. I didn't watch it either, but I definitely did watch the internet version of it. So, T.I. and Tiny's new show, like T.I., Tiny, and Friends, or some shit like that, it did premiere this week. And on the premiere, Tiny actually confronts Tip about the video that got leaked earlier this year of him touching that girl on the booty. So Tiny was like, all right, kids, y'all go. I need to talk to your daddy real quick.
You watched it?
That's the clip I saw.
Okay.
And so she was like, so what's up with this video that I saw you touching this girl on the booty? This nigga, in his most manipulative way possible, was like, you're not mad at me. You're mad at the people who were calling you about the video.
You know what?
What?
I'm going to say he is true.
And what makes you say that?
Because I feel like if it wasn't recorded or if no one saw it, none of her homegirls saw it and she wasn't embarrassed by it, then it'd been cool. Because I feel like they do shit like that all the time anyway. I feel like that ain't nothing out the ordinary for him to do, and she knows it and she used to it and she good with it. She just don't want to be told about it.
So you think that she knows that T.I. got some other shit going on. She just don't want it to come back to her.
Yes. Absolutely.
I beg to differ.
I guarantee you Tiny got some shit going on too, and he'll never find out about that.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised about that now. But I beg to differ, because whenever I watched that video and he was like, no, you're not mad at me. He was like, if you and I were just having a conversation about this, and we would have talked about it once, and that just would have been it. And then this nigga proceeds to say to her, she was like, he was like, I love you. And she was like, I love you from afar. And he was like, how far? 9 inches?
Wow.
That's exactly what that nigga said to her. And she was like, nah, more like 6.
Tell the truth, shame the devil.
And I'm like, whenever I watched that clip, I was like, this goes to show you how incredibly toxic T.I. is.
Yeah.
This nigga he's toxic. And I understand that, Tiny ain't in that relationship being held against her will, but we are also not going to act like a nigga ain't made you do some shit that's out of your character.
Tiny?
No, I just feel like T.I. is in Tiny's head. I don't think that Tiny is thinking clear anymore.
Well, she can't think clear. She can't see clear. Shit, because them baby blues.
I really don't think she's thinking clear.
I think Tiny is the ultimate Southern ride or die. That's her man. She gonna do what she gotta do. I don't know. I think she's thinking clear because I feel like Tiny just gonna hold her man down. Like this is ghetto love, fool. Like they ghetto love with money.
Well, people need to rethink that shit, because that shit that I saw in that damn clip, I was like, "Are you serious, bruh?"
It works for them.
Does
That works for
it?
them. They probably like, you know what? I feel like low key people. Sometimes people get off on shit like that, like fighting with people and like then make up. I low key feel like people be living for shit like that.
Well, if anybody is living for shit like that, you should really reconsider some things in your life. Because that shit that I saw in that damn video, that is not love. That nigga did not say sorry, not once. That nigga didn't apologize for shit. He didn't say, I'm wrong. He didn't say, that was terrible. That nigga didn't even try to lie and say it was one of his homeboys in the video. I mean, there was so many possibilities.
He couldn't lie.
But there's so many ways that he could have responded to that. And you respond to it by saying, you're not mad at me, you're mad at the people calling you.
Well.
And then that shit is on national television.
Well, I mean, he didn't lie.
Child, I was like, what the...
Listen.
I want her to leave him so bad.
Girl. But you know what the crazy thing is? Tiny probably couldn't do half of the shit he do.
Hell no. That nigga was ready to fight goddamn Floyd Mayweather.
And I feel like even if they divorced and moved on and Tiny found somebody else, he
wasn't going to let her go.
I don't know.
He wasn't going to let her go. That nigga started buying cars. That was even on one of the clips. He was like, I bought you a car. Like, when T.I. bought Tiny a car, Tiny wasn't even impressed by that. Because, nigga, this is how you apologize. And only God knows how many cars she's received.
She said, I just want you to stop doing wrong.
And that's the sad part. Because the one thing that Tiny wants from him is free. And that nigga still can't afford it.
Bruh, I feel like I don't know. I feel like she kind of contributed to it. You know, I don't think anyone is surprised to know that, they were infamous about having people inside their bedroom and threesomes and, taking people home and shit.
And see, that's the stuff that you start opening up your relationship to. I mean, to each their own. Like, some people like, threesomes and shit like that. But you also have to think about, is that going to be a possibility for forever?
That's true.
I don't know, fam. I feel bad for Tiny.
I don't. I feel like Tiny know what the fuck she doing. She want to be there. I feel. And maybe he is in her head, but I feel like that's her personality. I feel like Tiny just gonna ride.
And even that, like, Lord.
She's a rider. Well, listen, I'm not.
She riding a dog. That's what she riding. A dog.
Hey. And Tiny is tiny enough to ride a damn dog.
She is riding a damn dog.
I'm good on all that. I'm good on all that.
Fool, when I tell you my mouth literally dropped whenever I watched that little clip, I was like, nigga, what? Like, you know what it reminded me of? Like, have you ever caught a nigga cheating?
What?
And he was like, well, why you going through my phone?
Yeah. Or this is my favorite. You go looking for something, you gonna find it.
Yeah. And it's like, so nigga, we just gonna completely bypass the fact that you sending dick pics? Like yeah. A nigga is so good for that. A no good nigga especially is very good for flipping some shit. And before you know it, you'll start thinking to yourself, well, I shouldn't have went through his phone. I wouldn't. It's my fault. It's my fault. Or, like, well, if I hadn't done that, then I wouldn't even be feeling the way I'm feeling right now. Like, but the whole problem is, like, T.I., her friends or whoever else wouldn't be calling her if there wasn't a video of you because you a disrespectful nigga.
Yeah. Big facts. Real quick, side note, Ty Dolla $ign and Jeremiah just dropped the album.
Oh, yeah. I had heard about it on...
a while ago, Joe Budden's podcast.
Yeah, right? I had heard about it on Joe Budden's.
It's available now.
I'm a little indifferent towards Jeremiah.
Why? Because of Tiana Taylor, or because I'm not taking care of his baby?
It's a mixture of things, but I'll probably check it out just to see how it is. And I think I had saw Jeremiah post it too on his Instagram.
The new Hobo Johnson is out too.
I'm not even gonna respond to that one.
It really is. His name is Hobo Johnson.
Oh, well, that's cool. Good luck to him.
Okay.
My Ty. Oh, that's cute.
Why is it? Oh, Jeremiah and Ty. Oh,
yeah,
I get it.
My Ty.
I thought it was like Minty. That would look like.
Lord Jesus.
Phew. But then I looked at it, I was like, it looks like I'm just going to say how it looks, but first it looked like Minty.
No, I didn't see Minty. I just saw My Ty.
Oh, okay. Turn up.
But, so, yeah, I guess I kind of want to watch their show just to see, because I saw,
I want to watch it because I actually like their show.
I saw, Toya is supposed to be on there, Monica is supposed to be on there, but I just, only thing stopping me from really watching it is T.I.
How problematic he is.
He's so...
You're stopping me from watching your own show.
Yeah, he's so problematic. He's beyond problematic. That nigga is toxic. That nigga is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much so, yeah. He's
dangerous, and I don't know. But that's all I have this week for With the Shits.
Okay, well, let's hop on over to Let's Argue.
Let's get it.
So, early voting is now upon us. Just a few tips and tricks. I hope everyone plans to getting out of voting, especially everybody in Texas. We have a very special election coming up. Me personally, I don't think Ted Cruz is going to lose just because, I don't know, I'm kind of indifferent. I'm seeing a lot of my neighbors with a Beto sign in their yard, but I just feel like...
I feel like he's on his ass.
He's definitely... I feel like it's going to be close, but I don't know. Somebody was telling me that they went to go vote, and the lines for the early elections were... She had like a 30-minute wait, and she's never had to wait before.
Wow.
And I've never had to wait before in early elections or any elections present either. But this is supposed to be like this one. What's that black lady in Georgia?
Oh, what was her name? The one that won. Stacey Abrams or...
Yes, Stacey Abrams and Andrew Gillum are some very prominent Senate races going on right now. I don't even know it's Senate, right? Yeah, Senate. Okay. Very prominent Senate races going on right now, so stay woke, okay? But just some rules and stuff, like maybe you didn't know if you go to the election, go to vote. I hope everyone does go vote, unless you're a felon, then
please
get
vote.
people you know. The people you know who can vote, get them to vote.
Okay.
So... The early election began on Monday the 22nd and runs all the way to November 2nd. Election day is, of course, November 6th. Did you know that you wearing your shirt to the polls is illegal?
Really?
Yeah, like you can't wear the Beto for Senate or Ted Cruz for Texas t-shirts because it's considered propaganda.
Interesting.
So there isn't a criminal penalty or anything like that, but they may turn you away. And I feel like these people are doing whatever they can to, like, turn you away and not count your votes. I don't even know if you heard this. In Georgia, they had a rule where if you didn't vote in the last couple elections, they took away your right to vote.
What?
So a lot of people who are wanting to vote this election, they aren't able to because their name is no longer in the system.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
look at them trying to deny folks. And we already know who the primary people are who are going to skip voting.
Yeah, exactly. So, again, wearing political t-shirts, buttons, hats, or other apparel is illegal and punishable by a Class B misdemeanor. So, the judge or clerk can ask voters to turn their political t-shirts inside out, cover them up, or leave if they don't comply. Voters may bring written or typed material to help them cast their ballots, such as a list of candidates. However, if they show the list, or if they use the list to show others their selection within 100 feet of the polling place, that's punishable by misdemeanor. Firearms are also prohibited, except for police officers, whether they are on or off duty.
You gotta let people know.
Not to fuck with them. So you can see, like, Vote Texas to register. Well, it's kind of too late to register. I don't know if it's too late to register or not.
I think it is too late to register.
you've had to have registered. You don't have to bring your voter registration card with you, but you do have to have your ID. So going to a polling place for any other purpose other than to vote or talking to anyone about how others voted is a third-degree felony. Did I know that?
Wow.
Telling people at a polling place either by speaking, signing, or gesturing how you are going to vote or how you'd like them to vote is a Class B misdemeanor.
Wow.
Class C misdemeanor is posting, using, or distributing political signs or promotions within 100 feet of a polling place, using a loudspeaker or other voice-amplifying device to make a political speech or promote a candidate, and wearing a name, badge, tag, or other emblem relating to a political party or candidate within 100 feet, including T-shirts and hats. And use of a cell phone wireless communicable device up within 100 feet is not illegal, but it is prohibited. So you may get turned away for that. So, go to the polling place in your plain white tee. You know what I'm saying? No stickers, no hats, no buttons. Don't talk to nobody. Don't say nothing, and go make your vote count.
Right, exactly.
But are you voting this year?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Oh, okay. When you want to go vote, homie?
I'm probably gonna go vote tomorrow, honestly.
Because I think don't your office your office has to give you time to go vote.
Oh, really?
Yeah, legally they have to give you an extended lunch to go vote.
Oh, well, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow.
Oh, okay, turn up.
Take advantage of that early voting.
Yeah, for real. So I know a while ago we talked about police being able to break into your phone using like this gray key device and being able to scramble your codes and stuff like that. Well, Apple hit them with the one. I feel like Apple low key, like maybe like pro black. I don't know because the niggas had I'm being stopped shortcut on my phone, and now they made it impossible for the police to unlock the devices with the gray key devices.
Oh wow!
So earlier this year, we also reported that Gray Shift, which is a security company, had been selling a tiny device called Gray Key that can unlock any iPhone, even the iPhone X, to law enforcement agencies around the world. Apple then deployed a temporary fix a few months ago, and now there's a permanent solution in place that prevents the police from using the gadget at all. So Gray Key worked by using the not the micro USB. What is our charging port called? I don't know what it's called.
Oh, I don't know.
The lightning port.
Oh, that's what they call it? Oh, I call it the wall piece.
the charge. So it worked by getting into that lightning port and just trying multiple passwords to get in there. But now the USB restricted mode that was enabled on the iOS 11 update now makes it difficult to bypass. So it locks it after an hour of being on that lightning port. Because it used to, like, when we talked about it earlier this year, like, it could take, like, up to 12 hours or, like, 12 days or something, like, break a code or something like that. But now, if they can't figure out the code in an hour, it, completely disables and everything like that. So they still can get, like, some information, like encrypted files and metadata, like, file size and photo structures, stuff like that. But they can't access to your most crucial information that's already stored on there. So, shout out to Apple for doing something right. What y'all need to finish, though. Listen, I'm having issues with my phone.
What kind of issues?
Like, my screen will go black, and it'll be like that thing when your phone turns off.
Yeah, that's the only thing, because, like, whenever my old phone would do that, at least I could, like, hard set it, like, to restart it. But now, I can't do that no more.
Well, see, it's not like turning off completely, but the screen will go black, and then it'll take a little while, and it'll come right back.
Yeah. Mine just had that one time where it just went black, and it stayed black for a little bit. I was like, okay, what's going on?
Oh, no, mine's been doing this shit like once a day. So I take it an Apple?
I would. They're probably just going to tell you, did you update it?
Yeah, I got the new update. They just brought out the new update. I already got that.
Yeah, they're probably just going to be the other option. If they don't tell you to update, they're going to tell you to wipe it and, like, reset it. Yeah, and start fresh and see if that helps.
Oh, Apple.
Right.
Oh, Apple. I was reading a story today earlier, too, that talked about how they switched from, like, a certain chip or whatever, and now that the Intel processor, and it's, like, 5 years behind another processor, and like the phone next year is not going to have an update design. I don't know, just some weird shit. I'm just like, you know what? I'm still loyal to Apple. Apple is my black man. No matter how bad you do me, I ain't never going to Android. I don't think I would even like. I don't even think they could give me an Android and I would use it. I don't foresee it.
Girl, I would take a free phone now.
I would not.
If I'm gonna pay for it, I'm gonna get what I want. But if it's free, I'll take it.
And would you use it?
Yeah, I would use it.
So if they said give up your
the way
iPhone,
that these phones, they gonna give me a nice Android, like a Galaxy Note or something.
Yeah, they'll give you the new Galaxy if you give up your iPhone.
Yep, if it's free.
Oh, good luck.
This damn iPhone, damn near $1,400.
Yeah. So, which also brings me up into another article I found: 10 expensive products you're wasting your money on. What do you think is on there?
iPhone.
True. Ding, 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 ding. The latest iPhone or another overhyped gadget. So it talks about the iPhone X and like how much hype it's been and things like that. The moral of the story is that it's generally not worth to snatch up the latest and greatest gadgets the minute they're released. Just get an iPhone 8 and save yourself a couple $100. Another thing on the list is bottled water.
Oh yeah, that's very wasteful.
If you're not convinced that bottled water is a waste of money, you should either consider its impact on the environment. Americans use more than 150 disposable plastic water bottles every year, and 20% of the bottles only 23% of the bottles get recycled. Mm-hmm. The best thing you can do is just buy a Brita filter and use tap water.
Yep, pretty much.
Another thing on the list: brand name tech accessories. So it says that it's reasonable to assume that Apple brand phone chargers would somehow be superior to the cheap ones you see at the pharmacy checkout counters. Mm-hmm. But the truth is they're pretty comparable. I beg to differ, though.
Right.
Because once you get at the gas station, it's going to last you about a week or two. And maybe like a month or two. And then you'll get a thing on your phone talking about accessory not supported or some shit like that.
Girl, I feel like you'd be tearing up your battery.
And it should be getting hot. Like, I don't trust nothing to get hot.
Yeah, for real.
Like, you touching your phone be hot. So I don't know about that one. Now, I did find some pretty, like the Apple charger. I mean, the Amazon charger. Those work pretty good. And then I found another one that works pretty good. But they all start sucking them. So we'll see.
Right.
Another thing on the list is a brand new car. Let's see. They're all fine and good, but the second you drive a new car off the lot, we all know this, the value drops. Right. Even if you sold it the very next day, you'll be able to recoup all your money. Let's see what else. Daily Starbucks coffee.
Oh, I could have told y'all that.
That ain't my problem.
At all. Starbucks is not getting no money from me.
Expensive cable packages, though, is on here.
Oh, yep.
So it says, I get 800 channels with my cable package. Cool, Chad, but how many channels do you actually watch?
For real.
The truth is, we usually watch the same 5 to 10 channels every day. So instead of shelling out a bunch of money to a cable company, instead get Hulu Live, which is just about $40 a month, or get yourself the Fire. There's a new app, or new thing coming out called the Fire TV Recast, which works with your cable DVR, or like your cable DVR, and save you money after a couple of months. Right now it's $249, but you can get a lot of the channels live for free now. I mean, I guess it works because you don't have to pay no monthly bill.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But another thing on the list is designer goods. The $1,000 designer bag you've been coveting, it probably made it in the same factory as a $20 bag from Target. You're only paying premium prices because these goods have designer label. Brand name pharmaceuticals. The same marketing employees that work with brand name medicines like Advil and Motrin. The active ingredients of those medicines is the same as generic ibuprofen tablets. So buy the cheap ones and save yourself the headache. Get it? It's so corny. Also, premium gas. Most car experts will tell you that the majority of vehicles don't need premium gas. If your owner's manual requires premium, that's one thing. But if it's simply recommended, skip it. Premium gas is supposed to reduce the chance of engine knock, but most luxury cars have sensors that prevent that anyway. So using premium gas is kind of redundant, and paying extra 50 cents a gallon is an expensive price to pay for redundancy. And then, last but not least, movie theater snacks.
Oh, girl, yes.
It's no secret that movie theater snacks are ripoffs. Seriously, $4 for a candy bar, $5 for a little talk about sex, 11 tips to give the ultimate blowjob.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Fuck this, because I don't ever see no tips on how to eat her out right. Fuck this. Y'all want to give good head? Look at your own time.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to find it next time.
Seven ways to eat ass better.
Okay. 7 ways to make sure you're not tart so she can actually go down on your
Oh,
ass.
I'm telling you, 7 ways to make sure you're prepared for head. Take a bath.
Oh.
With your dirty ass.
Stank ass.
I'm telling you.
We need a manual written, like, 10 ways to please her. That's what we need. I'm tired of saying I was a blowjob shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Moving on. So did you hear about this? So did you hear about the deputies that were responsible for the death of 2 women because they were out in the hurricane?
No.
So Wendy Newton and Nicolette Green drowned after the Sarah's van transporting them to a mental health facility was overtaken by floodwater.
Wow.
So these 2 sheriff deputies were driving a van through Hurricane Florence floodwaters last month, killing the 2 women that were transported to a mental health facility.
That's so sad.
Let's see. They were taking them to a hospital further inland when the vehicle crossed a floodway roadway. It's standard protocol in South Carolina, for law enforcement to carry out the transfer. The 2 deputies tried to rescue the women for a long period of time, but weren't able to open the doors as flood waters rose rapidly. They got to try to open the van to get the ladies out. They were unable to do so. By the time the first responders arrived, the van had been completely submerged, and the deputies were rescued from on top of the vehicle.
Wow.
But the thing is, they crossed a barrier getting to that main road. Like, they purposely went around that.
Right.
So I definitely feel like they should be held responsible. They have been fired, but I feel like there should be criminal charges.
Yes.
And
they made sure they made it out.
Yeah, and they were saying they were standing on top of the car, and these women were in there
inside,
fighting for their lives.
That is so terrible.
Very sad. So rest in peace to those 2 ladies.
Prayers, man.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Oh.
That was something that was very long. But I'm usually short and sweet and to the point.
I thought that you were going to talk about old girl. What's her name? Megyn Kelly?
I really wasn't. We can though.
Oh no, it's real easy. Fuck her.
But this is my thing. For any white people to listen to the podcast, every year we gotta tell y'all why blackface is not okay.
Yeah, and it's so much deeper than just a Halloween costume.
Blackface is not okay. If you have to paint your skin or darken your skin for us to know who you are, then you failed at life. Yeah. Like, you can be anything you want to be and not. Like, I can be... Fuck, who's white? I can be Ursula. Ursula, that's not a good one. Ursula's purple. I can be Mrs. Doubtfire. I probably look like Medea, but I can be Mrs. Doubtfire and pin my hair up and do all this shit and still pull it off. I probably would look like a Medea though, but still, I'm not gonna paint my face white.
Right.
Like, just respect it and stop trying to argue with us that it's a compliment for that person. Like, no, we just told you it's not.
Yeah.
So fuck you.
Yeah, fuck her. That's what it's really not that bad. And whenever I was growing up and we wore Halloween costumes.
Diana Ross and Michael Jackson.
Like, bitch, you shut up, okay?
Well, they did boot her show, but now she's asking for, $44 million? What was it? I forgot. I can't even see. It was for like $44 million, for being let go or whatever.
They said that her show was already like in the negotiation process anyway, so... they were really about to just get rid of her, and that was just a reason to get rid of her. So fuck her.
Yeah. Oh, I actually do have another article. Mm-hmm. So they did say that microplastics were found in human stool.
Wow.
So Australian scientists monitored and tested stool samples from 8 study participants for different countries, and all of them tested positive for at least one form of microplastic. So microplastics are tiny plastic particles less than 5 millimeters in size, are usually worn down from larger plastics polluting the ocean, such as bags and bottles.
Wow.
Let's see. The participants came from across the globe. They kept diaries of their food intake for a week and then began testing after their stools were tested. It showed that all 8 had been exposed to plastic-wrapped foods, and 6 of them had eaten seafood. So what does that tell you? Plastic ain't our seafood, y'all.
Wow.
The food we're eating and what we're doing is literally killing us.
That is why cancer is so rampant. And all other sorts of diseases.
It seems like every time I go on Facebook, I see a post about cancer, somebody getting diagnosed, somebody dying from cancer. Like,
and young.
Yeah, young people. It never fails, like, that I see or hear someone died from cancer. And we all know someone that has died from cancer, too. That's the crazy thing. Like, we don't all know someone who's died from the flu.
I'm telling you.
We don't know someone who's all died from a cold, but we know someone who's died from cancer. Like, all of us know someone who's died from cancer.
It's crazy.
And it's sad, like, what we've done to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't blame nobody else because we want things convenient, we want things fast, we want things now. And they've catered to our needs and our wants, but what we're wanting and needing is literally killing us.
Yeah, it's not good for us. And
the fact that you found microplastics in your stool,
that's scary.
Which means it's all over you. You know what I'm saying? Like, which means it's in you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what came out. Only God knows what was still in there.
And food, you know what I keep thinking about? Like, when they said a lot of those people had seafood, like, when we're on the cruise ship, where does all that stuff go? Are we responsible for the microplastics?
Girl, I'm telling you.
Being the shrimps and stuff, like, and the fish and all that stuff.
Oh, girl, you already know that ship left all kind of waste on it or behind on its path.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's it from me for real now.
Did we have a hear you this week?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't remember seeing one. So, y'all definitely feel free to, send your questions, your concerns, any comments to hearyepodcast@gmail.com, and we will read them live on the show.
Yep, sure will.
Did you fuck up this week?
Oh. Let me see. Did I? Yes, I did.
What happened?
So I'm taking this really, really hard class. It's really, really, really hard. It's a weed out class. It's a master's level class. First of all, I'm going to say this early on. Congratulations to a real one, true one, for getting that master's degree. Like, I am so proud of you, my nigga.
Thank you, friend. Thank you.
I should have said this early on in the episode I meant to, and then we just started talking like normal. But definitely, congratulations to you on getting that master's degree. You've earned it over these past 9 years of trying to get it.
Girl, I'm telling you.
I'm playing, but you definitely have gone through a lot and persevered, and I'm trying to be like you.
Oh, okay? Thank you, friend.
So this class, I literally feel like it's trying to take me out. I woke up, so I got one of my grades back, and it was like it wasn't a bad grade, but it was like, what the fuck I get this grade for? Like, I never got a grade this, like, crazy and not an explanation. So I just started crying, and after I started crying, I sent the message to my professor, and I just went off. You know how you always just tell me, like, you got too much emotion in it? Mm-hmm. It was a lot of emotion.
It's okay. Sometimes it happens.
It was a lot of emotion. And then I started crying again. I was like, God, like, do you want me to be a midwife? Like, what? Am I not supposed to be a midwife? Like, why is this so hard for me? Like, classes have never been an issue for me or hard for me. And this shit is, like, really hard for me. And I slacked and lost focus and played with my time, and now I'm having to play catch up. So I definitely fucked up by thinking like I can do things that I wanted to and have different results, but I did the same shit last year, and now here I am this year. So I'm trying hard to do better.
You got it.
Just really get focused and stuff. So I got my Adderall refilled. I feel more confident than ever.
You got it.
That I'm going to kick this next test ass and just do better and graduate and move on to this program. So,
amen.
And it's so crazy too, because I got a text message today from this lady, and I didn't even talk to her in a long time. Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Hey, you are on my mind. How are things going?" I was like, "It's crazy that you just text me because I'm worried about this class, like passing this test." And she said, "You are going to see everything God has got for you."
Amen.
She said, "Do what's right, even when it's not popular. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I have an inkling." She said, "Focus, clear your mind, and keep looking forward."
Amen.
So at first I thought she was talking about me taking this white man for bumping my car to the cleaner, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. But that's basically what I have to do is just like avoid distractions and like You know, I took a break for a couple of days off social media. I was literally studying for like 8 to 10 hours, up till 2 a.m. studying, reiterating stuff. I feel like I'm getting the concept of it, but it's stuff I need to learn. So I just have to really take it serious and like learn it. Like this is serious stuff. So
right. You got it.
I just have to do what I have to do. I'm ready though. Like I'm just ready to get it over with. I'm ready for summer break.
Right.
I mean,
Christmas break.
Yeah, that part.
Girl, it'll be Christmas before you know it. Shit.
It's almost Halloween and then Thanksgiving. Are y'all doing anything for Thanksgiving?
We may be traveling for Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna see.
Oh, where y'all gonna go?
We may go to Memphis for Thanksgiving.
Oh, you know what? That'd be so lit because I know your uncle. If he ain't gonna cook nothing, he gonna cater some stuff.
Yeah, so we may go out to Memphis for Thanksgiving, but we gotta see.
Okay, well I think I may do the Friendsgiving again. So
hey, turn up.
If you don't, I'll be here. But did you fuck up this week?
Actually, no, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. No, nothing on my
end. All right,
end.
girlfriend. Okay, turn up then.
Yeah, man. You know, just out here, just trying to, stay sucker free in a world full of lollipops. That's about it.
Whew. Ain't that's a word? A word in itself.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, well, shit. I think that about wraps up this episode. If you would like to send us out to see you. Every week I'm speaking more and more. If you want Hear Ye at your function, wedding, event, the turn up hometown homegirls, you definitely can have that for a price, a dowry. Sponsorships, ad space, that sort of thing. Hit up hearyepodcast@gmail.com. You can follow Hear Ye Podcast on all social media platforms and the niggas on YouTube now.
Hey.
So go hit us up, check us out, and you can find me at whodat_breezy, BREEZY. And where can they find you at?
You guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Tana Taught You. That's TANNAH Taught You.
Yeah, don't go to her Twitter because she ain't ever on that bitch.
Yeah, I really don't be on there, but I do be on Instagram. So
And any tweets that's tweeted are from me. So don't ask who it is because it's always gonna be me.
No, don't worry, because one day I'm gonna sneak a damn tweet in on y'all ass.
Then you have to put this is Tan,
and that's perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
Y'all see you soon. Coming your way.
All right. Oh, you've been saying it last year. Okay.
And real quick, one big shout out to the DJ himself that actually created our intro for us. His name is DJ KP. You guys.
DJ KP.
I mean, literally the transformation that I have seen in him over the last, even just year is impeccable. It's amazing. So you guys,
he got mixes now
for real, and his mixes go off. So if you're looking for some tunes while you at work, chilling,
you Saturday cleaning,
yes, go ahead. He posts his mixes on SoundCloud, so you guys can definitely find him there.
The new one is called Soundtrack to the Weekend, and his actually Instagram is KP the DJ.
Yes, and on SoundCloud he is DJ KP. So you guys follow him, go listen to his mixes, check him out. I promise you, we would not steer you wrong, and you will definitely not be disappointed.
At all. Go get that. Yay.
All right, bro, so you ready to go ahead and get up out of here?
I mean, we can.
Well, as always, shout out to everybody. We had fun, and we will talk to you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Multiply.